anything, trying to get some kind of response, but man, I've had enough.
Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back once again to the Dynasty Hotseat, the only Dynasty show out there that is a certified inferno. And we're back today with, you know what it is. It's the worst team. And it's been a little while since we last had a chat about this team. And that's because not much is happening. And of course, if you're here right now, hitting that like and that subscribe button as well, on a goal by the end of the month to get our new target of 700 subscribers, you can help it today, right now, for free. Promise you won't regret it. So I'll just pick up right away in the chat where we left off a month ago. We asked the question, how's the draft order determined max points for position one? He answered positions for playoff, reverse, max points for everybody else. And then, don't think, by the way, I'm not reading your messages in the comments in the chat. I'm working behind the scenes. Just because there's not a video coming out every week, every 2 weeks or whatever, doesn't mean that I'm not still tinkering with this team and working this team. So I asked about, who do we drop? Who do we pick up? What do we do? Loads of people saying Isaiah Spiller would be a good person to drop. So we cut him. And then who do we go ahead and pick up? We'll see in a minute. I can see we put Kirk Cousins in the block again. I'm yet to receive a single offer for Kirk Cousins from anybody. So a little surprising, but I suppose with the market, he is a dangerous asset at the minute. We put on Gardner Minshew as well to see what we can get for Gardner. Again, nothing rolling in for Gardner, who is a starting quarterback. Jacoby Brissett, again, person that might be the starter for the first couple of weeks. We're getting nothing. I said, anyone needing help with quarterbacks, give me a shout. Then, hey, shout out KSGD9, I got your guy. Right, Tim Patrick. You said you're going to beat on that Tim Patrick drum forever. I got him for you, buddy. He's on the team. Darren Waller, of course, retired, so we took him off the team. And then a couple of you saying Josh Reynolds would be a good pickup. So I went on ahead and picked up Josh Reynolds, spending 0 fab as well, which is what we want to see. We can see Brent put Saquon Barkley on the trade block. Not really anything to do with us. Quentin Johnson on the trade block. Do we take a punt on Quentin Johnson? I'm not paying a lot for Quentin Johnson, to tell you that much right now. Wanty picked up Ryan Flournoy from Dallas. And then just 3 days ago, I knew I was making the next video today. I said, look, guys, let's get some offers in and see what we can do. And we did get an offer, actually. And it's quite an interesting one. So let's have a look and see what we can do. So if you remember the last video, Brent sent us an offer for T. Higgins for Chris Godwin and a 2026 third. People weren't very happy with that. No one saying that we should accept that offer. I know that Taylor had mentioned, can we go and try and get a 2026 first off Brent for this? I have messaged him. We'll pull it up in a second so you can see what he said. But really interestingly, as we scroll up past the Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I know Taylor had mentioned we can just offer Clyde out for a third for everybody. And yeah, no one's taking a bite for that at all, unfortunately. But here's the offer we got from CA Buckeye. It's a 2026 first for T. Higgins straight up. Now, I still don't think that's quite enough for a player of the caliber of T. Higgins. I think it's a good offer for CA Buckeye. Something I would advise people to go out and try and do is take advantage of the price dip for T. Higgins. But I think we all know price dip's only a price dip if, the person on the other side recognizes it, which I don't. I'm not selling T. Higgins for this cheap. I think we can definitely get more. And the best thing about it is we now have two people actively bidding for T. Higgins. So can we play them against each other? That'd be interesting. So you can see here, I had been chatting to Brent a little while ago about this deal. He said he would be happy to do a 2027 first. I wonder if we can push this offer from the 26 first with Brent to try and see what else we can squeeze out of him. Let's have a look. All right, just message him saying we have this 26 first offer, on the table. Would you be willing to add a little bit more to get him? Let's hope Brent gets back to us with an offer of that little plus. I think we need that plus, right? We need that plus for T. Higgins. Yeah, that'll be one of the comments down below. What do we do with T. Higgins here? I just feel like nothing's quite hitting that spot. I think he's worth about a first and a second, in my opinion. That's where I'm at with T. Higgins. Then next up, the main topic of the last video, and for a while, has been getting our 2025 first back if we can. We know that Nomad thinks a lot of it. He thinks that it'll be the 101. And then, yeah, this is
what it's been since. It's just been me asking, like trying to circle back to it, trying to get anything, trying to get some kind of response. But man, I've had nothing. Yeah, said let's talk price. I tried circling back the next week. We had the CEH trade, just checking back. Again, heard nothing. We know Nomad is prone to doing this, so what can you do, really, if he's just not getting back to you? But we did have a couple of people offering up some trades, so let's build those now and see which ones you guys like, if any. So trade suggestion number one comes by the way of Taylor. Taylor saying that we should go out aggressively trying to get this 2025 first back. We should offer up Xavier Worthy, Kirk Cousins, and T. Higgins to get that 2025 first alongside George Pickens. That's trade offer number one on the table for you. This is going to be the main pinned comment. What should we do with these trade offers? Please let me know. There's 5. Well, it's kind of 4. You'll see. You'll see. All right. Trade offer number 2, suggested by Matt. And you see a bit more conservative with this. It is that 25 first coming to us for T. Higgins and a 25 third going the other way too. What do you think of trade offer number 2? Is it worth sending? Trade offer number 3 comes by the way of Jack. Jack saying that we should try and get our 25 first back and Rashee Rice by giving up T. Higgins and the 2026 first too. One that we would probably make sure isn't one of ours for sure. That is the offer. Trade number 3 from Jack. What do you think? And then Ali saying that we should try and get our 25 first and Deshaun Watson giving up T. Higgins and Kirk Cousins. That's trade offer number 4. 4? Yeah. And trade offer number 5, it's sort of not really one. It's Dylan saying, you sure this is even worth it? Like this 25 class, we're not even locked in on who the top prospects are. Plus the fact that we don't even know for sure that this is going to be the 101. We're pretty sure, but we're not, overly sure. So is it even worth it? So this is going to be the top comment. It's going to be, are any of those trades worth sending out at all? Trade 1, 2, 3, or 4? Or should we stick with trade 5 that Dylan says, and they're all overpays and we shouldn't bother? Or do you have a hybrid suggestion? Should we take one of those trades and tweak it a little bit to make it a little bit better? That's the pinned comment. Make sure you go down and check it out. And before we go, let's have a little quick review of the roster in case anyone's forgotten. Team Mags to Riches, Kirk Cousins, J.K. Dobbins, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, T. Higgins and Xavier Worthy, Dalton Schultz, Roman Wilson, Jermaine Burton, Kendrick Bourne, Gardner Minshew. Then we have Jameis Winston, Jacoby Brissett, Zach Wilson, Jawar Jordan, Evan Hull, Nias Smith, Taj Washington, Juju Smith-Schuster. We picked up Josh Wellens and Tim Patrick. We got Darius Slayton, Chase Claypool, KJ Osborne, Mike Gesicki, Noah Fant, and then Taxi Squad, Trey Tucker, Spencer Rattler, Rasheen Ali, Dylan Loeb. We still can't pronounce that guy's name. Laube. Let's go with that. Jermani Thrash and the one and only Javon Baker, as well as some not so great draft picks in 2025. Anyone standing out there as a drop? Maybe CeH could be a drop. Winston could be a drop. Maybe Zach Wilson could be a drop. Everyone else, maybe Juju. Yeah. Everyone else may be worthy of a slot. Let's have a little look and see who is available here. In terms of projection, looking at for the season, Gerald Everett, Hudson, let's have a look. Any QBs there? Jimmy G, and then just a whole load of other guys, really. So nothing too much there. Running back wise, P. Ryan, Johnson. We got the older guys like Cook and Hunt is there. Harris, Edmonds, Manny Bailey's interested one, but we have CEH, so we're not really sure who's going to win the battle there. A wide receiver, Devonta Parker's free agent. Not a whole lot. Any tight ends there? Yeah, like I said, Everett is there. Yeah, not a huge amount. In terms of rookies, let's have a look at all of them. Those are the top couple of rookies that are available at the moment. So waiver wire looking pretty thin. That's because we've done such a good job of picking up all of the talent that we wanted to see on there. So that brings us to the end of that quick little review of what's been happening in the last month. As you can see, not a whole lot, but there is some slight movement on T. Higgins, and there could be some movement on that 2025 first round pick as well. Let me know what you think. Those are going to be the top 2 comments. I'll put in a third about if you want to drop anyone as well. So have a look for that too. And quick reminder, thumbs up on the video. Great to be back doing these again. Sorry, there's not more to report on, but it's been a bit slow. I'm sure it's been a bit slow in some of your Dynasty leagues at the moment as well. Hoping things will pick up
as soon as possible. Subscribe as well. We had that target end of July, 700. We're nearly there. Like, I didn't think we'd be able to do it, but we're about 50 away. So if you're watching and you're new here, that would be a great help. Thanks for watching. And guys, you know what time it is. It's time to hit that dramatic music, because this has been another long overdue episode of the worst team ever. At least the worst for now. And remember that greatness isn't born, it's built.